Estimations, written and presented by me, Jean Legui. Here's the legal stuff. Right, the first way of doing estimations, see, we want to do estimations because when you tap stuff into a calculator, it's very easy to have a little bit of a finger error and you end up with an answer which is just stupid. So it's always best whenever you calculate something to quickly do an estimate to make sure it looks right. Now, one way of doing this is by substituting in what we call compatible numbers, which are numbers which are more or less the same but easier to deal with. So here I've got a sum, 76 times 21 equals. What I'm going to do is I'm going to substitute in 75 and 20. Now that little symbol, this little symbol here, that means approximately equal to. Okay, so 76 times 21 is approximately equal to 75 times 20. They're easier numbers to deal with, especially when you think that 20 is actually 2 times 10. So I'll simplify that out. It's nice to get tens because multiplying things by 10 is very easy. 75 times 10 is just 750. 750 times 2 is 1500. So I know 76 times 21, I know the answer should be round about 1500. Let's do another one. 49 times 108. What I'll do is I'll substitute in 50 and 110. They look like easier numbers to deal with. Now, 50 is actually 100 divided by 2. 100's easy to deal with. I like multiplying by 100. Rearrange that a little bit. 110's a little bit unpleasant, so I'll make that a bit simpler by saying 110 divided by 2, which is 55. So I've got 100 times 55. 5,500. So 49 times 108 is roughly 5,500. Another way is what's called front-end estimation. This is where we just take the first number that comes along. Now we have to make sure that we are accurate to the first number in the smallest number, the first digit in the smallest number. Now the smallest number is the 49, and the first digit that comes along is the 4, which is in the tens column. So we have to go to the tens on both of them. So going to the tens, 49 times 108, going to the tens is 40, and then we got a 1 0 in the other bit. We've got to use all of that to go to the tens, and then we just bung zeros in the rest. So we just got 40 times 100. Easy, easy. 40 times 100, it's about 4,000. So if we do that, 49 times 108, it's about 4,000. Very quick and easy. Front-end estimation, of course, will always be smaller than the actual number. Let's do another one. 76 times 21. That's, now the smallest number is 21, and the first digit that we come to is the tens column, so we'll go up to the tens column in both cases. And so we've got 70 times 20. And that's just 1,400. Now, you can see that because 70 times 20 is in fact, what I can do is I can shovel that 0 along. 700 times 2. See, I took the 0 off the 20 and shoved it on the 70 and made it 700 times 2. Easy. Another way is rounding. You're probably familiar with rounding. This is where you round the nearest whole number. Now what we're going to round to decide what we're going to round to, we have to look at the first digit that comes along on the smallest number. The smallest number is 21, and the first digit that comes along is this one, which once again is in the tens. So we have to round to the tens. So rounding to the nearest 10, 76 times 21 is approximately 80 times 20, or 800 times 2, 1,600. Let's do another one. 49 times 108. The smallest number is 49. And we look to see what's the first digit that comes along, and that's this one, which is in the tens column. So we're going to round both of them to the nearest 10. 49 rounded is 50. 108 is 110. 50 times 110 is 5,500. Let's have a look at another estimation method, and this is my method of estimating circles. You see, the equation for the area of a circle, area equals pi r squared, which is, well, unpleasant to deal with. Pi is this silly great number, 3.142 something 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 something, and then you've got to do r squared. What's easier is to stick a square around it and then just deal with the diameter, d, because the area of that square is just d times d, and the area of the circle is approximately 3/4 of the area of the square. So the area of the circle is approximately 3/4 d squared. It's a lot easier to do. Here I'm going to use that to find the example. I'm going to find the volume in cubic meters of this tank. I've got a tank, it's 4 meters across, 10 meters high. Now, volume is area times height. Approximately then, 3/4 of d times d times the height in cubic meters. So, it's approximately, d times t is 4 times 4. It's approximately 3/4 of 4 times 4 times 10. Because it's 10 meters high. 4 times 4 is 16. Times 10, 160, 3/4 of 160, it's approximately 120 cubic meters. So it's a very quick and easy way of approximating circles. And that's approximations.